Peace, aka.
AKA was sacrificed.
His entire team watching him right as the shot was fired.
Enemy.
AKA's death was a revenge.
And may South Africa fight for what's right. We can't take this anymore.
It's no longer news that AKA was shot dead and buried already. And since then, there have been a lot of controversy and foul smell behind his death. Asking the damn question, was he sacrificed or was his death a product of revenge? Well, you can't say for sure until you watch this video to the end and you find out. To get into this video, like and subscribe.
AKA.
Wherever I go, you go.
Before going into the main topic, the actual cause of his death, here are a few things you need to know surrounding his death so far. He was said to have been shot on 10th of February 2023 at Durban, Southern Africa, outside of Wish Restaurant on Florida Road. After the news of his death went viral in an hour or more, different clips of prophecy surfaced online on how a pastor had prophesied about him on how he's going to die, asking him to be careful. Some went further, reaching him out on Twitter, but he debunked them while stating that he doesn't believe in that.
We must pray for two celebrities in South Africa. One name is AKA. His grave is dog fresh.
I'm seeing being rushed to the hospital.
Pray for a prominent hip-hop artist in South Africa.
It was just a few weeks later, he was shot dead and everything became a shock to everyone. As at then, different view on how he was shot surfaced online until 2 days after the CCTV footage from the Wish restaurant surfaced online and everything got revealed. And it showed that he was shot on a close range by 2 guys and that was his end.
Here he is embracing his friend outside of the venue, seconds before the gunman arrives.
And since then to the time of making this video, a team of KwaZulu Natal detectives are pouring over hundreds of hours of video footage, interviewing scores of people and trolling social media for any of the clue that could lead to them arresting for those behind the murder of AKA and his close friend, the Bello, who was shot alongside with him. In bid to this video going viral and the investigation both online and offline, Big Nota, a South African music producer, had a say on this. Taken to his infamous Instagram page, Nota shared a lengthy video claiming that AKA was assassinated based on the CCTV footage that has been released. He claimed that everyone with AKA, except Tebelo and his driver, was involved in his...
By the way, they're standing in formation. They stand right next to each other. Cool. Tibbs is the only one that's, Keenan was standing by himself. If you remove Tibbs from the picture and you realize that he was a third party that was added there, Keenan was actually standing by himself with his entire team watching him, but turning their heads and looking the other way right as the shot was fired.
This alone shook the internet, which was questionable.
So you're not going to make us understand this. We control another alternate media.
After his allegation, Nota got served with a lawsuit, issues a cocky apology. On his bid to apologize, he shared a letter from Amuzulu FC president Sandila Zangu's lawyer, which stated that he must restrict his accusation. The music executive issued a cocky apology stating that his prime suspect is the police minister. And thereafter this whole banter, Nota claimed that the killers were now after his life and he fled to the nearest safe location. And he has also stated that he will take a break from the public eye. As at 2 days after the whole banter of his death, the Forbes family had come out to announce their memorial service and the funeral date, which took place on the 17th and 18th of February, when he was finally laid to rest. The funeral that witnessed friends and well-wishers, the family, girlfriend and daughter in tears. Going on the main question of this video, was AKA sacrificed or was he a revenge of death? Let's find out. Talking about him being sacrificed is something that have always been associated with most popular rich people, especially the celebrities who made real name in their industry, both those who are still alive and those who are dead. The likes of Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant didn't escape this tagging by fans and people who think they were sacrificed as people who sold their soul for fame. If you can remember, just few months back, Kanye West has once trended for making a weird allegation on Friday claiming that LeBron James, Jay-Z, Beyonce are among various celebrities who controlled by the powers that be, and that his mother and Michael Jordan's father were both sacrificed.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq, control LeBron James, they can control Jay-Z and Beyonce. No, not you, man. But they can't control.
And this comes down to celebrities who sold their souls to be famous in both Africa and the western part of the world.
My mama was sacrificed. Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
And for one or two of these reasons, this was also attributed to AKA after his death, tracing it back to one or two of his music track lines, when he has said few scary diminishing words like, "How many hours I sacrifice just to look familiar in the eve. In my experience, all these millions don't guarantee you a peace of mind. My superpower is speed of light. I want my flowers while I'm still alive."
Many hours of sacrifice just to look my familiar in the eye. I want my flowers while I'm alive.
He continued and said, "My fire burning away there inside. I got my diamonds from Jesus Christ. Amen. Gunman, I'm a king. I'm so addicted to doing things. I got eyes in my veins. I dropped dagger from my range. Clutch, don't make fame make you dizzy."
My fire burn away deep inside. I'm man. Come man. I am a king. It's clutch. Don't let fame make you dizzy.
Words like this are not mere things, as people have a different way they are seeing this. As it was tagged that he probably knew that he was going to die on time. Talking about the death of AKA as an act of revenge, according to DeAndre, this was definitely a hit. He had been warned to stay out of KZN after Anele's death. However, he defied the warning by not only going to KZN, but also by doing a gig in Durban, which he never got to do until he was killed. He had posted photos of high lifestyle, the food, the baba, the drink, and so much more all over the social media handles. This social media footprint allowed the suspect to know his exact whereabouts. This also infuriated those that sent the warning to AKA to stay away. They saw this as a challenge, arrogance, and defiance. A hit on AKA had already been placed should he ever return to ATN, and he did. And there, he got shot. DeAndre, who has been working both as a medium locally and internationally for the 40 years past, said the person who ordered the hit was a wealthy person. And this brings the question, who could actually be this wealthy person? A lot of controversy and pointing goes down to an ex-wife family. AKA's ex-wife, Anele, if you can recall, she was said to have died by jumping off from the balcony where they lived together in Florida. The family of Anele didn't believe this, and a few months later, the father of Anele was allegedly to have taken a depicting picture of the incident to the police station as evidence that AKA was the guy who killed his daughter, Anele Tembe, but the police dismissed the case. On this note, he was said to have been pointed out to be the prime suspect, considering that his father is very rich and can get anything he wants done. In the midst of this allegation by fans and controversies online, Anele Tembe's family has dismissed the allegation that they were involved in the death of AKA's Forbes. Anele's father, Moses Tembe, said that the allegations swirling on social media had been cruel and inflicted personal and emotional harm on the family. Notwithstanding his claim, most people still not believe this. But one thing is certain here, whether AKA's death was sacrifice or not, or an act of revenge, the ball is on the police court to fish out the whole thing. Because if nothing is done, more of this will keep happening. For all you know, the last 3 shootings of most celebrities in South Africa, none of those who are behind this have been brought to book or to law.
Every time Pegitele says, this is a high priority case, we're going to investigate, nothing happens. He said that about Senzo Meiwa. He said that about the Tavern shootings. He's been saying that about so many, and nothing ever happens.
So at this time, the police should do their job. So guys, at the end of this video, what's your opinion about his death? Drop your comment and do like and subscribe. Till next time.